I dare to be different. I dare. I dare. I dare to be different. I dare to be different. I want to welcome you guys to Dream Chasers Radio with me, your host, Yaya Diamond. What's up, peoples? How you doing? We have an amazing guest on the show today. I'm so very excited to have her here. It's Pam Hlady. That's a really, really cool name, and it's all her husband's fault. Thank you so much for joining me on the show today.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Thanks.
my gosh. So tell me about yourself. Tell me, how did you become an author?
I've always had a propensity for writing. I wrote better than I talked to people, so that probably started it. And then as far as the book is concerned, I just had a desire to share some of the adventures we went on. It seemed like we were always in the middle of adventures.
Oh, that is so cool. So you guys went on a lot of events. I mean, okay, so give me like a sample, because I mean, this seems like it's one of those movie kind of things.
The book seems like a movie kind of thing.
Yeah, it seems like as if I'm just ready to like have like people shooting at you. I'm ready.
Right. Well, let's face it, whenever you travel, you run into things that you're not expecting, and it's up to you to respond in the right way. And I don't always respond in the right way. And we would get into a situation, and my husband would look at me and say, "Are we on another adventure?"
That is so cool. That is so cool. So what made you want to write these? Because I mean, you could have kept this to yourself.
I could have. I knew that they were humorous, and I like to share laughter with people. And I decided that this was the kind of a book that I would pick up in an airport. Just real light reading. And so that's why I wrote it. But it was over a 20-year span.
Wow. Wow. Share one of the stories in there that people can look forward to reading.
Well, maybe my last one was to Kauai. And that was our 40th wedding anniversary.
Oh, that is so cool.
Now up to our 50th.
Oh my gosh.
I wrote that, and I write the things after I've been on the trip, actually, during it. But there were just so many funny things that happened to me. The funniest thing that happened was when I decided to dry our wet shoes from our trek up to the Kauai. I guess I don't know what we were going up to, but at any rate, I dried our shoes in the dryer. Well, that's not a smart idea to do with leather. And the next day they were totally shrunk.
Oh yeah. So you didn't have any shoes.
Right. So
I had
goodness. Whenever I'm doing things, it's kind of like I don't want Tom to find out that I've done something stupid, So I'm always trying to hide it,
That is so hilarious. I mean, that's like Lucille Ball kind of thing.
Yeah, right.
I love Lucille Ball. I think that is so cool. Oh my gosh. So what did you do? How did you hide it? Did you ever like get found out about this, or do we have to read the book?
He found out, of course, because the next day he went to put his shoes on and they didn't fit,
So you put the leather shoes inside the dryer?
Yeah. And not only was it bad on the shoes, but it was bad on the dryer because it was caked all over the whole dryer. There was sand from our walking trip. So,
oh my gosh,
situation. And he finds out these things afterwards, but it's just that, I'm embarrassed for him to know it at the time.
Oh my goodness. That is too funny. That is way too funny. Oh my gosh. So there are a lot of different things in your book that kind of signify what you've done and how you've tried to hide it.
Right. Mostly my expectations and how they've been thwarted and my response to it.
So what is your response? You tell me you don't really respond very well.
No, I don't. I'm a perfectionist, and perfectionistic people, they don't do well with the unexpected. Let's put it that way.
I know.
You know,
Yeah.
I can't give you an example really, but you know, I mean, things happen, and I just kind of play along with it and try to come out of it looking good.
Well, of course you do. I absolutely love this book, though. I absolutely love your the mishaps of traveling
Yeah,
is so cute, and I love the cover. I mean, tell me more about you, the book, and are you putting out another book?
I haven't thought about it. I may not live that long. I don't know.
Well, I hope you do live a lot longer than you think or expected
What I
because
had
you need more stories.
Yeah, what I had pictured is it would be neat if somebody hired me and sent me on trips and then I write travel stories. But nobody has hired me for that. So it's just a matter of, you know, deciding to do it yet myself. But we're not traveling as much as we used to,
Hmm.
you know.
Yeah, well, I love it. I absolutely love it. There is just so much to say about this and the humor in it. I can find the humor in this, and I
Yeah,
think people will find the humor in this. I mean, just as much as I do. I mean, okay, so writing the book, was it something different for you? Because you started this, when 20 years ago when you started writing. Did you ever think that this would be a book though?
yeah, I was writing it for that. So
Mm,
that it would be a book.
that is
Because
so cool.
if it was humorous to me, it was going to be humorous to somebody else. Most
Mm.
people relate in some way or another.
Yeah, definitely. And what does your family say about this book?
Well, I don't have children. Um,
Okay.
I have a brother, and I don't know that he's really been aware of it. It's just more my husband who sort of looks at me and and gives me that husband wife look, you know, about you've done it again.
That is so cool though. What kind of advice do you give to people who may want to write a book? Maybe they're a little bit shy and they're like, nobody's gonna find this funny.
I didn't set out to be funny necessarily, um, so I would say just write from your experience and then look back at it and see what you can add to it or take away from it that would make it a better book.
That is so cool. Is there anything that you would like to say today that we left out?
No, that's it.
No, that's it.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Well, Pam, I want to thank you so much for being on the show. And people can get your book. I'm gonna put the link in the description box below, but you saw the cover and it
yeah,
is so cute. It is the mishaps of traveling, and it's really funny. I mean, if you like the leather shoes, then you wait until you hear the rest or read the rest.
right.
I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to dare to be different. And until next time, guys, bye.